Hey, what's up guys? Ian Drying here. And it's pretty much been 1 year since I done a build video for Pay Free because, well, there are just not a whole lot of interesting builds to make in this game. And my only build video I had for Pay Free was my old stealth build, which has been, of course, outdated since it did had only 21 skill points back then, and a lot of stuff has been changed through the course of throughout 2024. So this is going to be my stealth build for 2024, and this is by no means the ultimate stealth build, but pretty much a build to help you to handle any situation in stealth, whether it be with certain security modifiers in stealth or during the search phases. So I'll get to the skills right away. So the first thing, of course, this is if you already level 100, you got 28 skill points. I'm gonna go off the build by that. So if you still need to reach level 100, well, I'll pretty much gonna go down the following categories that you definitely want to focus on with your setup. So the ones you're gonna be focused on the most will be Infiltrator, Grifter, Hacker, and also as well with Transporter and Scrambler, and a little bit of Assassin. Everything else is just more of a bonus. So by gonna go from top to bottom, the first skill I have is gonna be Topped Off, which helps me since my deployable will be an ammo bag, which I use to replenish my throwing knives, which is gonna be my throwable with this build, which allows me to refill all my throwables back once I use them up. In Infiltrator, which is another big thing, this is going to be heavily focused on with Rush, since in Stealth, Edge and Grit are useless, but Rush is king. So with the Infiltrator basic, where you successfully pick a lock, kill an enemy with a throwing knife, or pick up loose gash, you gain or refresh Rush, which is a huge factor. And of course with Ace, where you get detected by a guard, you actually gain Rush, which is actually pretty handy. Which goes well with Quick Fingers, where as long as you have Rush, a successful lockpick jingle will immediately pick the lock, which is very helpful if you get spotted by a guard or you pick up a certain loose item, you can able to lockpick right away. I got Bagger. Basically, I got the spare points, and plus, it's nice to speed up the process, especially if you got like loose cash next to the bags. You can able to bag them up really quickly. I have Escapist, so wherever you mask up, you gain sprint for 3 seconds. You gain Rush, pretty nice to have, especially if you're moving multiple bags. I got extra munitions, where my throwing knife capacity is increased by 2, so instead of starting with 2 of them by default, I get 4. I get Manipulator, which you can tie off hostages 50% faster, which is pretty nice to have if you have so many hostages in a situation. And then in Grifter, as long your mask off and within 1 meter of a civilian or employee, you gain Rush. And with Walk to Rock, of course, as long as you're unmasked and you have Rush, cameras can't detect you trespassing in private areas. And this is really mandatory to have if you want to counter the threat detection security modifier, where the cameras will spot you regardless if you're in public area and mask off. Which is funny enough, during the blog post they mentioned with their security modifiers, the threat detection is the third most favorite modifier, but it's the most disliked modifier. So somehow it's in the top 3 liked, but also in the top 3 disliked. How is that even possible? Anywho, next is social engineering, which is as long as you're unmasked and have Rush. Employees will ignore your performance's illegal actions, which is actually pretty fucking handy. And I think this is also part insecure area as well. Open mic, you answer rate is 50% faster. Anything to speed up the process is nice. And then we got hacker, which is definitely one of the more important ones, especially able to hack the cameras, especially with the runtime. So I got ace, so you get 2 additional runtimes. What does a runtime mean is it basically is your charge of looping a camera, which you want, which this where secure loop comes in. You can use your runtime on a security camera to create a loop. Of course, though, the server core modifier will only make you to hack the camera for 5 seconds. So before you load up a heist, always pay attention to what security modifiers you're going to get challenged. That way it doesn't feel like you think the game is bugged or glitched out, because I already have 2 people, like one on my previous certain video, comment section, where they say, how come your game, you can able to hack the camera no problem, and yet for me, even though I hacked it, it doesn't hack that long. Well, it's the modifier, and now you know. I got Amplin's Breach, which is one of the more spare points to have. It's pretty nice to be able to use a lure at a distance. Pretty handy, actually. And of course, Glitch Protocol, the really lifesaver, especially if you get spotted in a secure area. And then we have Signal Catch, which I know not a lot of people would run it, but to me, it did save me in one run, and that is in the Golden Shark with the elevator trick. Which, the moment I throwing the bag in the elevator shaft, the guard noticed a bag and walks towards it, so I had to kill the guard, but unfortunately I still have bags on the elevator, and if I drop down, then it's a point of no return. I had to go all the way into the lobby and bypass the guards and the civilians again, and I don't want that. But at least with this skill, the Signal Catch, I can able to enter radio at a distance, and it's the perfect height enough that I can able to call it without needing to go down in the first place. So it's nice to have if you're dealing with guards on the elevated position. I got Strategist or Strategist, wherever you prefer the name. Just help to mark the additional targets and also make them last longer. It's a damn shame how it went from Payday 2 where you could just mark every guard you see, but here you can only mark one guard at a time by default, which I think is stupid, but at the same time it makes sense for Payday 3's mechanics with a few other skill lines. And then of course we got Transporter, got the basic to help, well, picking a bag gets rush, which is nice, but more importantly is for the other 2 skills. With Beast and Burden, as long as you have rush, any bags you carry will never incur any movement penalty, which is where Powerlifter comes in. You really want these 2 skills together, because picking up 2 bags really saves you a lot of time and saves you many trips when you're throwing bags. This is great if you're doing a lot of moving bags like in Golden Shark, Turbot Station, Boys in Blue. It's really handy. And then with Scrambler, of course I got the basic for, well, mainly for the additional runtime, but also to open up the skill line to get the extra pockets, which gives you 1 extra more piece of tool. And as for the Assassin, I got the basic to wherever you kill an enemy with a suppressed weapon, you gain rush, but more so to open up the skill line to get Scheming the Ground, which as long as you're wielding a suppressed weapon, your crouch movement speed increased by 20. and drop cloth, which is a clutch skill in stealth. Wherever you kill a guard with a suppressed weapon, their body cannot be detected in the first 10 seconds, and any radios from the guards you kill this way won't activate until the 10-second has passed. Which, if you got spotted, you kill them quickly, you need to hide out the body, gives you plenty of reaction time, and it saves me a lot of my stealth run, including at the end. Especially if you're during their search phase, and if you're about to out of radios, this is really great. But sometimes, now this build is not really the ultimate build, like I said. Now I will mix match certain skill points to fit what I need to play. Like if I don't use like the strategist as much, well, I could just take off the ace and put in cam distortion and full recall for the jammers, which I do mix between the other tools. I'll use the jammers if I'm playing in the no mask run, and the motion sensor if I had to use my mask on. And depends on the modifiers you're dealing with. And also, few occasionally, I'll swap out a few things like topped off for slippery to get yourself out of your out of the handcuffs. Now, I don't really run this skill at all in like normal stealth playthrough because you should never get captured in a guard in the first place. And the only time I ever use it is for rock the cradle of just bypassing the bouncer with the blue key card. That's it. Nothing else. As we got the skills out of the way, I know that's a lot to talk about, but I just wanted to explain the reasons with these skills. And I'll show you a demonstration as well. But before I'll show off the remains, the primary weapon doesn't really matter as long as it's a suppressed weapon. So I got some of the preset weapons here. I either swap between the Queen's Revenge or the QBC 191 RAF. And of course the signature 43 pistol as my secondary. One of the best pistols for stealth. Of course, the run in the mill, my deployable is the ammo bag, my throwable is the throwing knife. The tool is between either the ACM jammer or the motion sensor. Overkill weapon doesn't really mean anything since you can't even use it in stealth. For the armor lining, I'm going to use the standard lining since it's the highest mobility you get. And that's it. That's my build. And I'm going to let you see it in action. Alright, playing on the Golden Shark. And of course, there's the overkill difficulty, so... Normally the first thing I'm going to do is try to pin out the guy in the window there, because if there's a ploy in that room, then that's the guarantee to where one of the possible spot to get the red key card. I find it hilarious that you never get caught for illegal action by looking through someone else's phone. I mean, I could probably take a risk here. Okay, we got another phone, so that's good, just in case I need a backup.
Here's one.
Now, normally I would hack the camera, but I don't really need to since it's not looking this way. And he's not there. Oh, that's fine. We can head actually to this one. Now, before I head over there, I'm gonna Stand close to this sieve here and activate rush. Of course, now I need another of these phones. Which there's one in the employee room. I just need to. There's one over there. And you see, the civilians don't give a shit if I go in the secure area, even though I'm not supposed to. But thanks to the skill, social engineering, lets me go inside the room with no problem. But be careful if a camera or guard spot you in security areas. They will try to upper hand you immediately. So be careful. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh my god, I am so bad. That's twice now that I literally was on the edge. Oh, that's fine. Do that. I guess we don't need... Oh, there's another phone, but we don't really need it, but I'll pick it up anyway. Because you like to collect shit. Alright, I use the door here to give me a little bit cover, just in case a guard or Karen spots me. Now, there should be... Are you kidding me? Wow, was that really in the first room, but it didn't ping it for me? Wow. Are you kidding me? He's actually in that room the entire time? Wow, he must have been sitting like somewhere in this corner. Oh, he shouldn't see me. Oh, that was close. Really, really close. Oh my god, how do I not see you during the beginning, dude? Wow. I am waste so much time. Oh well.
I lifted the key card.
That key card opens the gate to the upper floor.
Okay. Now just need to watch out because oh yeah, be careful because if you see the absurd up icon or the word below before you do anything, that means that a camera or a guard or a civilian will spot you. So be careful because your cell phone could be over in a matter of seconds.
That's the door to the vault.
Hmm.
We won't get through without
Wow,
the code.
2, 3, 4. What are the chances?
Find the server room. It's somewhere on the upper floor, but I don't know where.
Worth a try.
I can hack the database and get the code from there.
Okay.
There it is.
Patch
me in. All right.
Now just need to
This'll only take a second.
find a key card. Ooh, oh no. Well, that sucks. I did not want to do this. Oh, that is, wow, okay, that's a big plus. Oh no, oh no. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I forgot they have, like, ridiculous long range. Okay, they're in search mode. That is not good. Now their patterns are going to be unpredictable. Which sucks. Really, really sucks, but... Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do in stealth, is trigger a search. Where the guards will be all over the place, so it makes things quite difficult. So I had to rely on my glitch protocol to keep me alive. Because if I do a glitch protocol and an guard spots me in rapid succession, it's game over. Okay, that is weird. Of course, when you're in solo, they never fix the cameras doing that annoying beep.
Hey,
Oh, this is gonna suck. Like, I don't want to sprint all the time now because now I don't want to get caught. And another thing too, if you restart in solo mode, everything else will be reset in terms of RNG because you're not playing on the same seed like you do in online.
I snagged the code.
This entire system's being upgraded. I have 4 possible codes, but only one of them is the right one. See if you can figure out which one it is.
I'm still... Oh.
Got a guard over there.
I don't think they go between the staircases, so gotta be careful.
You got it.
Got it, okay.
There are 2 layers of security for the vault. A dual security lock and lasers. Let's take care of the lasers first.
Okay, funny enough, this guard doesn't get triggered by the search. Just doing it to trigger my rush.
We got a guard over there.
Alright, now I just need to flip the
Those lasers
switches.
are powered through a number of electrical boxes. Look around, find them, and turn off
And
the switches.
there we
Just
go.
make sure
At
you
least
get the
disable
right
that
switches.
camera. Okay, white. Too bad the camera's not on the other side because I would actually use the
wiring logic's changed.
looking through the camera footage and see what the next color is if you don't have the micro cam. Okay, now it's careful myself with my surrounding. I don't want to sprint too much or else I might get caught.
There should be
Watch out
more
for the
electrical
guard.
boxes. Search the upper floor.
And now I keep going back here. Red.
Got a guard over there.
Oh, that's not a two-way in. Oh, that could be a little bit annoying. And pick this back up. Pretty handy tool, huh? Just make sure you don't accidentally use the jammer when you after you place it because you won't get that tool back and the camera will be back online. I have that happen to me before, so be careful when you misclick the button. Alright, so now it's green. Alright, just gotta be careful. They usually roam a lot around here, so just be careful. Alright.
Good. Now, disable the lasers.
Oh no, wait. Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh no, I don't think I can get my thing back.
Check it. Guard.
Oh no, my tool is far out of reach. I can't even jump because I'm in casing mode. Are you kidding me? What? I can't get mine back. I can only hack? Can I? Oh, wait. No. I had it. Oh my god, the fucking hitbox. I am not a big fan of this little mini ass dot I have on my screen. It is so hard to see. I have a 42-inch TV and it's so hard to fucking see. Like, that's why you see me, like, had to play around with all this, trying to hit the buttons or the keypads.
Excellent. One thing done. Alright. Next up, you'll need a blue key card to unlock the vault. And also, you need to send a remote activation signal from the manager's computer.
Okay. Oh.
As soon as you send the activation signal from the manager's office, you have a small window of time to unlock the vault with
Fucking hell, they're fast.
so maybe get the
Holy.
key card first.
Oh my god, they're so fucking fast!
Hurry.
Ooh.
Get back to the vault.
Okay, now I just can't get caught again. At least for 60 seconds, because if they capture me, I'm screwed. Because my glitch protocol is on a cooldown. And making sure I don't sprint in secure areas because you will attract attention of guards. So we're so good.
It's unlocked. Open it up.
That's what I'm about.
The anticipation is killing me.
You think?
Okay, remember, we're here for the server.
Alright, pick up the
and
money. Now I'm gonna deal with this camera here, so
Shark's dirty deals are on that server.
there we go.
Including information about the conspiracy against
Now I'm a little bit
humans.
get a little bit of breather here in the vault. And yes, I am going for all the loot because I like to do that in the Payday games.
Check the rooms behind the gates. Shark wouldn't want anyone to find it too easily.
Found it.
Let's secure it in the van.
I called it.
So of course another strategy here is if you have the bagger skill,
Take as much as you can.
you can actually just pick up a loose cash and you already gain rush.
That's nice.
Makes things a little more easier to bag. So instead of just like trying to bag up like already like this, like you see how slow that is? Well, pick up the money and you can get your bagger. And look how fast I can able to bag these. Pretty quick. It saves you a lot of time.
Call it a performance bonus.
Alright, one more left.
That's everything. Now get the fuck out of here.
And yep. Now we just have to be careful. Just pay attention to the guards. And watch out when you come down here because now I'm gonna give the bags to the AI, which saves me the trouble from moving around. And yes, if you escape while the boss carrying a bag, they will still count as securing the loot. Despite the low objective says for securing all additional loot, as long as you definitely know that's all the loot in the map, you're good. Alright, I'm gonna grab one more, or I can actually put it down there. Yeah, the guards don't really care in pub areas since, you know, it's public. So I'm just gonna throw my bag down here. I don't think they give a shit as well.
Got a guard over there.
Like, if they see a bag, they just don't give a shit. When the search phase has triggered. And now this is where Powerlifter with Beast of Burden and Transporter comes in. That you can be able to carry 2 bags, so it saves you multiple trips. Normally there's like a total of 13 or 12 bags in Golden Shark. With this, you can only need to take up to 6 trips. Yeah, just be careful. Once you're in pub area, you're good. Okay, just make sure he doesn't see me. Going real smooth here. And of course, a lot of people aren't big fans of searching. They normally would just, restart to get it, but honestly, I'd rather just keep on playing because it just makes the thing more challenging and more interesting, and also build up the intent on how far you go to in stealth. And you know what? I wouldn't mind that there's a security modifier that they will have a search happen in the beginning of the heist. I know a lot of people may not like that idea, but at least it will make things more interesting, and plus, you had to rethink your strategy. After all, I had to rethink this strategy here with the server core, since I can't, willy-nilly hack the cameras permanently, since they're only going to be hacked for 5 seconds. So I had to sacrifice strategic strategist Ace for the 2 jammer skills, which I probably forgot the name since I don't go for every. I can't know of every name off the bat since I barely play with those skills. And of course, having the one with the jammer to place. Ooh, okay. I should have went underneath this one. Alright, we got, looks like one more bag. Alright, oh, there we go again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, just the secure area, not the searching to get as a modifier for the beginning. And there we go. Yeah, I don't want to sprint here because if you sprint, they will detect you even faster. So that's why I kind of crouch slowly rather than sprint, because I don't want to take a risk of getting caught, especially by I set a chain of reaction of other guards. So I just play a little bit cautious. Okay, we're gonna get one more bag. Okay, the guard's up there, so I can just head this way. Okay, the Karen should not see the bag in here, which shouldn't be a big deal. I'll grab back my tool. I gotta say, this is a lot more effective counter than camera loop. Alright, and now I'm gonna pick up the other tool as well. If I can grab it again. What the fuck? Can I get my... Hello? I can't even grab my tool. Okay, I forget that. My god, what's with the fucking hitboxes in this game? And... okay, we're in the clear. I don't get it. Why is it doing this to me? Freaking Starbreeze. The fuck is the hitbox? Alright, now to be careful in the parking area. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, that's not good.
Check it, guard.
I don't trust it. Oh, that's 2. Oh, I didn't even put close.
That's 2.
Now I don't want no damage to the van, gentle.
Alright, there. Okay. Now to be very careful here. I don't want to spray on, I want to...
That's 4.
just be careful.
Hey, we got a guard.
Oh yeah, I could just throw the bags and they don't give a shit, but I don't want to draw their attention.
Watch out for the guard.
That's 6 bags.
We got a guard over there.
As long as they stay in that area,
That's 8.
I'm perfectly fine. Alright. I presume that's 9 bags. So I got 10, 11, 12. Wait.
10 bags and counting.
10 bags. 11, 12. Oh, that's gotta be 13 bags for sure. It's gonna count. It should be. That's all the bags in the vault anyway. Okay, I actually did during search. Holy crap.
Expertly fucking done, gang.
Yep, that's all the bags.
Aneurysm when she realizes who cleaned
And I complete my daily challenge. Which is probably the only reason why I kept playing Payday free now. Almost every day now is for the daily challenges for the C-stacks. Not bad. Not bad to show off my stealth build and still came out on top.